are building your business by pushing through fear, anxiety, and stress, this video will show you a better way. Because here's the truth. Positive emotions are not a luxury. They are a business advantage. And one of the best illustrations of that comes from an unexpected place. Monsters Incorporated. You clicked on this because something in you knows burnout is not the badge of honor it used to be. In this video, I will show you how to switch from survival mode to sustainable energy, and we will use one Pixar moment to get there. Most high achievers spend their days in a stressful emotion like fear, thinking they are high functioning, but they're just running hot. In Monsters Incorporated, Sulley and Mike generate power from children's screams. That's their whole business model. But just like in the movie, there's another kind of fuel that's far more potent. That's where the work of Dr. David Hawkins comes in. Hawkins was a psychiatrist and researcher who wanted to understand this phenomenon. Negative emotions like fear and pressure can move you, but they are draining. Positive emotions like joy are exponentially more energizing. He used a technique called muscle testing. In simple terms, a person would hold their arm out while focusing on a thought, emotion, or statement. A second person would gently press down on their arm. When the thought was empowering or truthful, the arm stayed firm. When it was rooted in fear, shame, or negativity, the arm would instantly weaken. Hawkins ran thousands of these tests on people from all walks of life, and he saw the same pattern over and over again. From there, he assigned each emotion a spot on what he called the map of consciousness. He used hertz, the same unit that measures sound waves or brainwave cycles, to represent the relative energy level of each state. Shame is at 20 hertz. Fear sits around 100. Courage, that's the tipping point at 200. Love is way up at 500. And enlightenment can be as high as a whopping 1000. Below courage, everything feels like survival, but above it, things begin to flow. When you learn to stabilize at or above courage, everything changes. Your decisions improve, your communication softens, and your creativity comes back. Think about it. If you're operating at the emotional equivalent of 100 hertz, fear, you're in constant sprint. Your system never rests. But if you can shift into the 200s and beyond, you tap into energy that renews itself instead of burning you out. That's not just theory. It's the difference between dragging yourself through the day and actually enjoying the work you're doing. So how do you actually shift your baseline? By using dragon whispering, and it has 3 parts. Step 1 is to tame your dragon. The saying goes, name it to tame it. When you can tell yourself, I am feeling stressed because of what I'm making it mean that the client didn't sign up, that I don't get views on my video, or that my launch bombed, things can begin to change. And for this step, you don't have to fix every thought. You just have to stop belief and feed it. Think of your mind as the sky. Thoughts are just passing clouds. And remember the 90-second rule. Most emotions pass quickly if we do not cling to the thought that caused them. For those really sticky, habitual emotions, you do want to change the story you tell yourself. Feel what happens when you say, instead of I am behind, I am building my momentum. That move alone can lift you from fear to courage. Step 3, fly your dragon. For this one, I want to go out on a limb and reinterpret Hawkins' top emotion, enlightenment. What I've seen is that enlightenment doesn't necessarily mean spending 7 years in Tibet. learning to levitate. From my experience, that top-notch feeling is that nice feeling you have of being alive and of liking being who you are. And all you have to do is silence your over busy mind. Let all the thoughts go and slip into that quiet, infinite space inside you. The more time you spend in that top-notch feeling, the more you become the kind of leader that others can trust. And the more you become the kind of human that can enjoy their own company. If this clicked for you and you want to learn to work with your feelings instead of against them, I created an audio course called Feelings Are Not the Enemy. It walks you through this shift with even more nuance. It's short, practical, and completely free. The link is in the description. By the end of Monsters Incorporated, Sulley and Mike discover something game-changing. That laughter is 10 times more powerful. Suddenly, the whole world changes. When you replace fear-based drive with clarity, courage, and that simple enjoyment of being alive, your work gets lighter, your ideas get sharper, and your energy becomes something you can sustain for years, not just months. Joy is a better fuel, and it's available right now, right where you are. If this opened your eyes to the kind of energy you've been running on, the next video shows you how it plays out in real relationships. You'll see how Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger, what they got right, and how it helped them to keep a thriving business relationship for 5 decades. Absolutely worth your time. Watch it now.